Sikkim inherits its charm from Mother Nature. It is no less than a picture etched on perfection by a master. The contours of lively hills, the chastity of snow-laden mountains, the delightful green of natural vegetation, a sprinkle of colorful orchids, mingled with an ever-asserting traditional wisdom, colorful culture, and the pleasing smiles of its simple people, greet one and all with warmth. Sikkim is a sparsely populated and a densely forested land. Bamboo is a valuable resource found abundantly in the forests of Sikkim, and the state acknowledges wholeheartedly the potential bamboo has in its development. Sikkim is a land of extreme climatic conditions. It is warm up to 28 degrees Celsius in summer, while winters see temperature entering sub-zero ranges.
There are all types of climates which are available in the state of Sikkim, and there is a variety of flora and fauna which is available in the state. So, people are engaged in traditional methods of cultivations. They grow paddy, maize, and of course vegetable they used to grow on a limited scale.
8 months of a year, Sikkim experiences rainfall, and during the other 4 months, winds are never dry. Such climate is considered less favorable for most modes of farming. Agriculture in India is a vital economic activity. It generates income, supports livelihood, and also provides nutritional and ecological security. Polyhouse technology comes up as an ideal solution in Sikkim.
टमाटर तो बाढ़ तो हो नहीं सकता है क्योंकि यहाँ पर इतना ज़ोर से बारिश होता है, तो यहाँ का सोइल कंडीशन भी इतना एसिडिक सोइल कंडीशन है ना, तो बाढ़ का तो हो ही नहीं सकता है, तो इसीलिए पॉली हाउसेस का जो कल्टीवेशन है एकदम ही इम्पोर्टेंट है यहाँ पर सिक्किम कंडीशन में.
Polyhouse farming coupled with drip and similar irrigation methods have emerged as a key strategy to enhance productivity yields in vegetables, fruits and flowers. Polyhouse is an enclosed protective shade used for growing high-value agricultural products. This heats up because the sun warms the ground inside, which then warms the air within the polyhouse. The warm air gets trapped inside the polyhouse. Parameters like temperature, humidity and ventilation are controlled by equipment installed inside. The yield and quality of vegetables and fruits grown from the seedlings produced in the polyhouse are quite high as compared to the crops produced from nurseries grown under open field conditions. The hybrid seeds too can be very successfully grown in a polyhouse, which further helps farmers by saving water, as very little of it is needed in a polyhouse. Presently, the typical structures of polyhouse are based on steel. High cost, heavy weight and higher thermal conductivity render farmers to lesser benefits of polyhouses. The small and marginal farmers cannot afford them. However, a polyhouse structured with bamboo is a remarkable alternative. It reduces the cost of erecting by nearly 1/3. Heat conductivity reduces, keeping the temperature inside the polyhouse more controlled, and it also helps in mitigating global climate changes. The use of bamboo in building polyhouses provides sustainable income to the bamboo farmers. However, on the flip side, the whole bamboo polyhouses are more prone to pest attacks and other infections. Bamboo can also degenerate or decay with continuous contact with water or moist soil. Their life is thus considerably reduced.
I am a software engineer, but I never got a feel that I am doing something that is useful to a farmer or a very common man in India. So, when I thought about it, I realized that polyhouse is the way where the world does farming. Then why not in India? And the answer to that was very simple, that it was very costly. So, since the iron structures, which are actually environmentally not friendly, were the only answer at that time. So then when I looked for appropriate material, I realized that bamboo could be a very good material because it has that wind resistant quality. Bamboo swings. That makes it basically withstand against heavy winds very easily.
The technology provides means to elevate bamboo elements from the ground, thereby preventing bamboo from coming in contact with water, moisture, and insects from the ground. One end of steel rod is fixed in the ground and other end is integrated in the cavity of bamboo. The culm of bamboo is filled with a volume-retaining cement-based material along with polymer-based adhesive. It also uses detachable steel springs on top to cover the structure with 200 microns polyfilms. The National Mission on Bamboo Applications, in collaboration with 1000 Petals, has successfully demonstrated bamboo-based polyhouses at the Agro Research Center of GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar.
NMBA had validated our design of polyhouses around few years back. They sent a team to Pune to check on the design, as such the structural verification, and this structural verification was done by appointing another company, a structural engineering company, to see what wind speed it can sustain, what is the overall strength. All these things were supported by NMBA.
The Sikkim government has implemented a pioneering project and constructed nearly 1,600 bamboo-based polyhouses at a cost of Rs 31,000 per polyhouse in the state. These polyhouses have been erected in an unprecedented time period of 1 year with the help of 1000 Petals.
Sikkim government made a quick decision about sanctioning this project, number one. Number two, bamboo is abundant available, which is a key material in our project. People were already tuned into using bamboo, so it was relatively easy to train them for this new technology.
Encouraged by the success of the program, the Sikkim government has undertaken to erect an additional 1,500 bamboo polyhouses in the next phase. Along with polyhouses, rainwater harvesting tanks have been provided which collect the water coming down from polyhouse roofs. This arrangement is of great help in seasons of scanty rainfall. With an area of 250 square meters, each of these polyhouses can generate an annual income of Rs 80,000 to Rs 1 lakh for the farmer. The Sikkim Bamboo Polyhouses initiative has proved to be a resounding success.
And total together there is 1,500 polyhouses which we will be doing in this current phase, apart from the earlier 1,600. Now there are still 1,000 in waiting. So such is the response that now there are local teams also are made of artisans who make the polyhouse, and it has become kind of a vocation that sustains itself in state of Sikkim itself.
The equity and ecological gains are enormous. Now, the National Mission on Bamboo Applications has joined the Himachal government to undertake a project to set up nearly 1,000 bamboo polyhouses in the state at an estimated cost of nearly Rs 3.2 crores. While NMBA shares 20% of the cost, the remaining 80% of project cost will be financed by Himachal Pradesh government under ambitious scheme. These initiatives pave the way for other bamboo-rich states also to take up similar projects. By replacing iron and steel, bamboo-based polyhouse are not only improving the quality and productivity of horticulture produce along with carbon mitigation, but have also improved the livelihood of users and suppliers by creating a market for local bamboo producers.
बनाते बनाते बहुत अच्छा लगता है। वो बेनिफिशियरी भी अपना इंटरेस्ट से अपना खुद का घर का आदमी भी खुद का जो घर में रहता है उन लोग भी हमको मदद करते हैं।
Bamboo polyhouse is an excellent value-added product from our considerable bamboo resources. Sikkim is overjoyed. Bamboo has given a new reason to celebrate.
अहिले राम्रो छ पहिले भन्दा। पहिले त थिएन नै। अहिले राम्रो छ, सबै कुरो हुन्छ, सबै कुरो देख्न पाइन्छ।
बार में हमने लगाया तो एक पॉट में एक पौधे में 5 केजी आया। तो अंदर में 15 केजी जैसे आएगा सर।
I think it has started a kind of a revolution in the state because all the farmers who have got this polyhouse, they are earning a good amount and everybody else is seeing that. So it has become an instant hit, and I think in days to come it will revolutionize the way we are cultivating our vegetables.
साग सब्जी बेसी छ अहिले, सबै कुरोभन्दा सब्जी नै बेसी छ अहिले। टमाटर भयो, कोपी भयो, प्याज भयो, मटर भयो।
The field experience shows that farmers are earning anywhere between 25 to 30,000 rupees in one season by selling only vegetables and tomatoes, and so that is a very good income for a short period of gestation period of 3 months, 4 months.
लास्ट ईयर तो फर्स्ट प्रोडक्शन हुआ 15,000 करीब 15,500 का वो हम ये इसको बेचा था, लेकिन इस साल उससे ज़्यादा हुआ 50-60 हज़ार तक सोसाइटी ने इसको कमाया।
यतिमा राम्ररी प्रॉफिट भयो भने हामीलाई 80,000 जस्तो पाउँछ सर, यो सेट भरिको मात्रै।
Now honorable chief minister of the government, he has a dream to make the people of Sikkim, basically the farmers, a lakhapati, and besides lakhapati he has even dream of having our farmers crorepati.
खुश खुश छु म त खुश।
अनि यसबाट चाहिँ अब दाना चाहिँ यति लाग्दैछ, यति लागेपछि त मलाई एकदम खुसी लाग्यो झन् सर। ग्रिन हाउस पनि मलाई मन परिरहेको छ है। अनि अझै म त सरकारकोबाट भने फेरि अर्को पनि अझै भन्दैछु।
I think now the agriculture department should make a comprehensive plan as to provide one greenhouse to each family of the state, each farmer of the state.
पहले तो बहुत कमजोरी थे ना हम लोग, आर्थिक अवस्था कमज़ोर था। इसे ग्रीन पोली हाउस करते करते आने के बाद में थोड़ा कमाई हुआ, बच्चे को अच्छा खिलाया, पढ़ाया, अच्छा स्कूल में डाल दिया।
यो फुल लगाएर चाहिँ अब नानीहरूलाई पढाउन सकिन्छ है, नानीहरूलाई पढाउनु पनि सकिन्छ र घरमा अलिक प्रोग्रेस के किनेर जोड्नु सकिन्छ सामान तामान।
We want to just place Sikkim in such a way that which crops could be brought up, say for example horticulture or floriculture or agriculture produces. So this year only we are trying to complete our micro planning so that we could see exactly which crop should be brought up where, and likewise where this poly house should be implemented and where open cultivation could be brought up.
Crops are flourishing in the polyhouses, while the inconsistent weather is surprisingly being treated with merry-making and festivity. With bamboo polyhouses, weather-related worries have become a thing of the past.
Pintu tache, tumai.